Hi guys, this is a love reading for the person that comes to mind whenever you receive this message. Alrighty. If you didn't see in the last video, I'm very cozy. I am going through caffeine withdrawal, so it's just hard to wear anything but loose pants. Alright? Like there's a lot of misinformation online about it. It says it's like 2 to 9 days of bloating. Now, if you are a daily user, for me, it was 12 plus years. It can take up to 3 months. So I guess, well, all the withdrawal goes away in 3 months, and then apparently the bloating can start going away from, like, when you start from day 0, all right? On week 4, I guess the bloating starts to go down. So, I mean, it makes sense, like, coffee's like a diuretic, like it stimulates things, you know, TMI, whatever. Okay, let's get going. So the first message I have is, I have this exploration card here that says being bravely open and able to connect. All right. Now, the two of you are being asked to open up to your own self currently. There could be a separation period. You're being guided to start opening up within your own space. Like, I'm sensing that in past relationships for you guys, it's possible that, like, you just weren't that into people. Like, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but you could have felt like you just didn't really care about the stuff that they were into because maybe they didn't interest you. And I'm sensing that with this connection, you guys are very much into each other, into the topics that you talked about when you were with them. All right. You have similar, what I'm getting is that you have similar thought patterns. Something about inner guidance. You have a similar prophecy is what I'm getting. Okay, similar prophecy. All right. I also have a visceral connection. This is what I wrote on the back of the card. A deep, instinctive physical feeling. Okay, I put the definition. A deep, instinctive physical feeling or a bond that bypasses rational thought. Often described as a gut feeling or bodily sensation, inner knowing, an inner knowing that you have with this person, with this connection. So you just know. Creating a strong emotional attachment to something. So it could be a nature, could be, the definition could have to do with nature, could be a person or an idea. Henry, please get out of there. Out of there. Thank you. All right. Now, motivating strong action or stewardship. So whatever kind of connection this is, it's like forcing you to become one with this inner exploration. The inner self, facing your inner demons. That's what it is, facing your inner demons. Let's say in the past you weren't that interested in people. You're getting to know that part of yourself. You're getting to know yourself, which is making you want to know more about other people because you're getting to know you. Yeah, you're being asked to connect to yourself. I don't know if you guys have ever struggled with that in the past. Like you might feel this sort of disconnect where it's hard to express how you feel. Maybe you tried to make yourself surface level because of certain people that you were around. And it's like, There's a part of you that's just kind of been like scratched at the surface, if that makes sense. Yeah, I went to go scram and he went scrambling. Come on now. Don't do it. All right. It's always at the worst times is what I'm getting. So you would feel your emotions always at the worst times. Yeah. At the worst moments. Like maybe on a job site, which is just telling you that you're not supposed to have a normal job. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hearing that like you've just been around the wrong people where you've never been able to express yourself. And with this visceral connection with this person, you are finally able to express yourself. That's why it's a relationship written in the stars. Because you too. You are in the same frequency. In the same frequency. Okay? But there's a mishap going on right now. They know that they need to get themselves together to align with you. That's what's creating the separation. You chose... Well, I could be speaking to either the male or the female, and you could take this either way. It could be the female that's the runner, it could be the male that's the runner, and it could have flip-flopped already. I'm sensing that they now want to chase you. And they're starting to realize that they just don't align with you currently because of their current thought patterns and behaviors and the people that they're around. Like, they haven't removed everybody like you have already. You've already removed all the negative influences that were keeping you from discovering yourself. You're all that's left. You will be meeting new people, though. But I'm sensing that you might be in some sort of isolation currently. For a good reason. Yeah, so your person feels confident around you. They feel confident around you. They always have. I'm sensing that the person that... So they might have went back to somebody, some evil spirit here, some evil ex. And this person that they went back to, they never feel confident around them, ever. But they're also not confident with that person either. They wouldn't even post pictures with that person. See, with you on the other hand, they can't wait to show you off. For some of you, they did show you off. They did post you, like on their story or whatever. They wanted to be seen with you because they feel seen around you. Okay? And that's also what makes them shy away from you at the same time. I think because they feel like they need to hide something from you. Like, and you're beginning to realize what they're hiding from you. You can only hide something for so long. You know? You can only hide something for so long. Like, how am I going to do this here? To make this more comfortable. Gotta be careful because my cat will try to... I have to block everything because they'll get into the drawers. They'll be like breaking my drawers. You know? Alright. Spirit, friends, and family. What else needs to be known currently in this current energy standpoint about this energetic frequency, all right? What's going on in the frequency of the dynamic of this relationship? I don't even know if I'd call it a relationship. I'd call it like a spiritual bond. What is the energy? The moon. We have the moon. Some sort of subconscious beliefs that are holding one or both of you back. I'm sensing it's on their side. They haven't been able to fully grasp the concept of you yet. I think they just don't understand you. Like they don't understand where you're coming from. They haven't been able to stand. That's why. They haven't been able to step into their power. They haven't been able to remove the blockages yet in their life. That's what's keeping you two apart. They haven't been able to go that deep yet. They were never able to because they were too self-judgy. Or maybe I'm just sensing it's the people around them, like they're just involved. You know how it is, like when you're involved with a narcissist, they completely strip you of your light, of your inner being, of your inner knowledge. And I feel like this person just hasn't accessed that inner knowledge yet. For a lot of them, it's due to a certain type of behavior. Like they could be acting erratic because of definitely certain substances that they're on, certain addictions. They are not themselves. They are not themselves lately. You might even feel a disconnect from them. They have to face themselves. They have to face themselves. Too hard to bear, I'm hearing. Like it's just too hard for them to bear. Damn, I heard suicide watch. For some of you, for your person, they feel like for them to get sober and for them to heal in their current standpoint is like they'd rather die or stay where they're at. But they don't have any option anymore. The door just opened. Yeah. Okay, so the door's about to open for them. The door's going to open and they're going to be pushed through that doorway into that different dimension. They're going to be quite literally forced into your reality. Because it's in the cards. It's in the soul contract. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. 1323 when I said that. Like you're not separate from this person. You're not separate from this person. Your own inner light, yeah. I'm feeling a really uncomfortable feeling. Your light makes them uncomfortable. Because they have to get that uncomfortable feeling within themselves that pushes them to do better. When they see you, they look down upon themselves. Because they know they're not reaching their full potential. It makes them sick. Prince of Discs, they are heading your way. He's in the resistance period is what I'm getting. And if you're a male watching, this could be about a female. She's in the resistance. Okay, but strong male energy I'm getting. Masculine energy, okay. In resisting. Resisting, trying to stay put. They might feel targeted against. They feel targeted. Yeah, they feel targeted. They might feel like you're pushing them. Like you're rushing them. They might feel like. They may feel like they're just not ready to commit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And they feel like you're rushing them. It's like you're not even doing anything. You're not even talking to them. You're not even speaking to them. You're doing nothing but working on yourself. And they feel this pull. This is how incredibly magnetic this connection is. You're simply existing, working your magic, okay? Bringing out the good frequency and the vibrations, okay? 1555, okay? This person is just watching you, wishing that they could be you. But at the same time, they're staying stagnant. It's like they know that when they elevate, they're going to be with you. It's like, but they're staying stagnant because they don't want to elevate, but they want to be with you. But it's like they hate themselves for where they're at, but it's too hard to bear. Like, it's too hard to bear. Like, there's something that they're running away from that they don't want to face. They don't want to reveal some truth to you. They're embarrassed about something. It's driving them mad, okay? It's driving them mad. So there's going to become a point where they're going to have to. It's going to be too hard to bear. The pull has already been created, and now you're not even trying to. It's like an effortless pull. Like they're coming back now. But it's like, it's not, I'm hearing the energy that it's not now. Like, it's not now. It takes time for people to get to a certain point. You guys are still working on yourselves too, but from an energetic standpoint, they're not exactly seeing things clearly. They have a very narrow perspective. Like, it's this or that. It's this or that. It's like, what? Either I'm dead or I'm sober. Oh my God. Damn, that is intense. They'd rather die than be sober. I get it. I'm sure you guys get it. You might have been there at some point. You might have been there at some point. You very well might have. Hell, you might even be getting temptations today to use. You just might. This person needs to know that they just haven't found their passion yet. You guys are learning that once you find your passions and you act on your passions, that means posting every day just to keep you from not picking up the bottle or going to buy some whatever. You know what? It could be anything. You know, whatever your thing is. All right? Yeah. They'd rather die than get sober. But this is the current energy. And they know they can't be with you unless they are sober. But this thought worries you guys too. It's like you guys are always like, maybe not. This is like, take this however you want to kind of thing. I'm sure you get the thoughts where you still want to have a good time and you want to partake in activities and this and that. But their addiction is really, really deep, I'm getting. Like, deeper than you ever thought could be possible type shit. They only showed you a fraction of what they're actually dealing with type shit. But you showed them, this doesn't have to align for everybody. This is for some people. You had an addiction when you were with them. You might have just recently broken that addiction. Okay, when you were with them, they saw the addiction. You didn't quite say that you were an addict, which some of you might have been, some of you probably weren't. But you had some sort of habit that was affecting you negatively, keeping you stuck, type of a thing, okay? And they saw this, but it's like they didn't really care because I think that they knew that deep down, theirs was worse. They showed you a fraction of what they're actually dealing with. All right. I think that's the message. Just to know that they're dealing with a lot. They're keeping it from you, but you already know. It's not that hard to figure out. You can tell by certain text messages, the way that they spell things, the way that they come out. You know what I mean? Like the exaggeration of things. I don't have to over explain, okay? They just don't want you to know. They don't want you to know what they've been up to. Okay? All right. I will just pull one more just to get, maybe we'll be able to get like what they're thinking about you. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. I flipped it over and I love you. They do love you. Beautiful. They do love you. They've loved you since day one. They've loved you from the start, is what I just heard. They have loved you from the start. Yes. That's not going to change. And then I got this one. Watching you flourish and thrive without them. I don't know why I want to say sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Because, like, I don't know. Why did I say that? It's like maybe you feel like you wanted some other confirmation that, like, oh, they've changed and they're ready. Like, they're not. They're not ready. They do love you, but they have a lot to learn. And the only way they can learn that is separately without you. Well, you're not responding to them. They're going to love you even more the more you focus on yourself and do your own thing. Hell, if you want to go out and date, go on a date. You know, no one's stopping you. You know, even though they're your person, you can still live your life. You can still have a good time. You know, I don't want you to completely, like, set everything on them. You know? It doesn't have to be serious with someone else, but who knows? Maybe, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But I do believe in this connection, so even if it doesn't happen right off the bat, it is destined. I'm getting a little uncomfortable energy as I'm saying that, which is telling me that it might not be destined for some of you. Damn. That's a hard message to deliver. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not destined anymore. Maybe that's the current energy. Damn. But that could change. I love you guys so much. Thank you for trusting me and delivering this message for you. I hope you continue focusing on yourself. And if this person gets their life together and comes back, that's beautiful and wonderful and magical. But don't set all your energy on that happening right now. Focus on yourselves. They're going through the dark night of the soul. They're really far gone, I'm hearing. They don't want to be here anymore. They're not in a good state of mind. They're not feeling worthy. You know, they're just not where they need to be. All right, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.